Hey, how's it going, everybody? Wow, I am super out of it today. Hope you're all doing well. That's not the... That is the right screen, but I'm doing it wrong. There we go, because little man is here, and he's being very cute, and thank goodness I don't look as fucking yellow in the camera as I do in real life right now. But I thought, I'm gonna put makeup on today, it'll be really nice. And then I see myself in the bathroom mirror, and my skin is fucking yellow. So I think I need to, I don't know, update my makeup or something. Yeah, gonna be very slow and chill this evening. But I have this little guy. He's very sweet. Damn! Apparently, it is that time. Thank you, Watered, for the resub. 10 months. Wow. It's crazy. Let's face it, every video is here for him. Because he's so cute. And I can't remember if I mentioned on Tuesday. I probably did actually, but my friend's cat is pregnant. So I'll be bringing home one of the kittens sometime soon. Christmas or New Year, I'm thinking. Probably New Year actually, because I think the minimum you're supposed to take them away from their mothers is 8 weeks. You're gonna have a little sister. Yeah, it's possible I did mention that. Funny. That's true, actually. That's true. No, it was just me back then being kind of awkward, actually. To be honest, though, I'm still awkward today. That hasn't changed. Now I'm awkward with bonus cats. He's pretty awkward too. He's pretty awkward too. I've been sleeping very deeply lately, but not like a restful kind of sleep. It's more like sleeping pills kind of sleep. I'm only waking up when this guy is screaming in my ear in the morning for cuddles. And by morning, I mean 10:30, 11 a.m. Otherwise, I don't get out of bed until I have to feed him at noon. Look at that little bleb. Look at that little bleb. God, do you ever just have a lot of words in your head but you can't get them out? Oh yeah, very much the where am I kind of post-sleep sheep. That's been happening every morning for the last wee while, at least a week. I've just been waking up like, ugh. Right now I'm trying to figure out a routine that doesn't leave me exhausted or doing just a never-ending cycle of housework. It's just a very confusing time that I am currently living through. Just deep sighs. It's just a deep sigh kind of day. And by day I mean week. Excuse me? Trying to do this thing where I just eat healthy now because I am getting to that age. I'm not calling myself old, but I am getting to that age where my body just doesn't recover as well from things. Like I'm trying to cut back on how much I drink, and that's after December. I'm hoping to go dry at least until my birthday, which is at the end of April, so that'll be 4 months of sobriety that I'm looking forward to. Can't really go dry in December, it just doesn't really work. Shut up. That's between 3 and 4 pairs of trousers in the last month that I don't fit into anymore. They are suddenly too small, but they are the same size. Also, I am too fucking tired to exercise, and it is starting to show. In that, just doing art stream for 2.5 hours on Tuesday, some of the worst back pain I've ever had, to the point where the back of my neck, at the basis where my spine becomes my neck, I just get a small twinge of pain every hour or so from moving. Also, my legs hurt. My knee hasn't stopped hurting for about 6 days, which is probably a record for my knee being a bitch. I'm also just uncomfortable in my own body right now. And between just trying to balance housework with every other thing I want to do, exercise just doesn't seem likely, regular or otherwise. Especially if I do it regularly, or at least frequently, that fucks up my knee as well. I know it sounds like I'm complaining a lot. I am doing a complaint. Because I am, honestly, not old. I am almost 29, which is not old. I am aware of that. But it is around about this time that this just starts to happen. You can't snack as much. The pounds you put on, you don't shed, they just stay. You gotta exercise. You don't really recover from hangovers as well anymore. I am starting to feel that. And it needs to stop. Trying to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I'm actually sick of gorging myself on junk food. By my junk food, it's still gluten-free, dairy-free, sugary shit. I'm trying to stop that. Alcohol, stop it. I just want to be in a good condition, you know, physically and mentally. And I'm not sure which one I'm closest to be honest. They both feel pretty fucking far. It doesn't help that they're all tied together, so if I'm feeling a bit fat, then it's going to make me feel bad in my head too. Because I can actually look in the mirror now and think, yes, I am not as quote-unquote small as I used to be. I'm still bloody short. But when I lean back, I have rolls of fat on my back. And they're not comfy. I'm gonna see if I can do cycling proficiency again, because I haven't done that since I was about 10. Because I think getting a bike might be a good idea. That'll be good exercise. And of course I sold my exercise bike, but that was more because I didn't have any fucking space for it. Turn this down a touch. For me at least. I was going to do some more art today, but considering I'm still recovering from the last time, I think we'll leave it a bit. Although I would like to do some art. Got that overlay in mind that I'd like to just fiddle about with, but it doesn't help that I just don't really know what I'm doing. I lag my shoulder at 35, my circulation became bugged at 27. I have no idea of the toll the passive diet can have, if I'm honest. It took until the last year or so for me to lose a lot of the excess weight I built up over the years. Yeah, I think, like, as she, like, 20-year-olds or whatever, they're just like, oh, yeah, I can just eat and drink to my heart's content, woo! And then they hit, like, 28, 29, 30, and it takes a lot of, like, willpower to slow down. And then by that point, you've already built up all this stuff, and then you spend your 30s working it off, basically. And I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of want to, like, start now. Mostly because I'm having to deal with the fucking chronic fatigue, my bad knee, my anxiety as well. So I'd rather just, in a big way, work on one thing at a time if I possibly can. Eating healthy. That's important. Exercising regularly, not necessarily frequently. I'm thinking 40 minutes of yoga twice a week. That will keep me limber enough, and it's like gentle exercise, but it's not going to completely screw over my fatigue. And that's the thing that's annoying me about my occupational therapy, is that it's like, let's deal with your anxiety. And in the last session, I probably talked about this before and all. Like, I knew all this, I knew everything that I needed to do already to combat anxiety. So anxiety, while a problem, is not an immediate one. I want to work on my chronic fatigue because that's the thing that's kicking me in the teeth. That's the thing that makes my life just housework on a loop. Because all I've got the energy to do is housework. I do it, I collapse, and then I have to do it again, and that's all I've got. You know, cutting out a lot of processed stuff and getting back to cooking properly. Definitely, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I gotta get rid of this bloody jar of already cut garlic because not only absolutely fucking stinks, but it added zero flavour to the meal I cooked this evening. I thought, oh, that would be nice. I'll have it with fish and rice and some chickpeas. Didn't taste of fucking anything. That was disappointing, and I couldn't even actually stand too near my frying pan because it just reeked of garlic. Yucky garlic. I like garlic, but not already cut in a jar that smells like with pickles. It's nasty. I think I'll just chop that. I love this guy. He's just like, he's where I want to be. He's just like, he's just snoozing. Like, I'd love to be snoozing, but I'd also like to be able to do stuff. Did manage to write a few pages of story the other night, which I'm really happy about. And of course, I'm still waiting on my new desk. They did say 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm hoping, like, this coming week, my desk will come, and I can get rid of the old ones, and just work in an environment where I actually feel comfortable. That would be nice. I know it's like first world problems. I gotta have the right desk. But it's true, I do, okay? That's one of my criteria, conditions, or whatever, for writing effectively, is like writing in a place I'm comfortable with. But yeah. Wow, you have stinky breath, don't ya? Don't ya? He does have stinky breath, but he's still eating really well, so I'm not that worried. Poop, yeah. I also think he just has stinky breath because he's a cat. Yeah. Nice, sweet boy. I love him so much. Such a lovely wee man. He does look very comfortable, doesn't he? Oh, the thing is, I keep having to sit with my legs crossed for warmth, but then that kind of like cuts off my circulation, so my feet keep going numb. Okay, that's better. It's been really, really bloody cold here, like the last few days, like so freaking cold. I think part of the reason why he only comes to cuddle is for warmth. He's just like, Mom, it's cold. Give me a hug. And I'm just like, alright. Being a cat might have something to do with the breath. Yeah. I mean, there is like toothpaste for cats, but I ain't fucking brushing his teeth. If he ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it. Isn't that right, boy? But like, if I try to give him a bath, my arms can feel the potential pain of that already. That's not. Besides, I think he may even be a cat I don't necessarily need to brush, because there are some cats that have a coat that kind of grooms itself. Long-haired cats, no, but short hairs, yeah. I brush him sometimes. I think that's more of a social event than it is an absolute requirement. Look at that little face. I'm playing some HARDSPACE today. A bit later, though. A bit later. I just kind of want to chill for a bit. I mean, it is a very chill game, and I imagine that we'll just spend most of it blowing up some more ships and progressing the story for some reason, somehow. But yeah, back to Skyrim next Sunday. I think I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. It's an every other week thing now, at least until we finish HARDSPACE and Loop Hero. It's a rule I made for myself, which I have broken repeatedly ever since, is that if I start a game, if I start like recording / streaming a game, I won't post it on YouTube until it's finished. Well, yeah, that didn't really work out. So it's like, we've come so far with HARDSPACE, I might as well finish it. And I've recorded so much of fucking Loop Hero that I might as well finish that too. But yeah. I think the other... I've forgotten the fucking word. The other thing I decided that we're going to do, whereas we just like test games out and play a little bit of them, and if we like them we continue them, is probably a good formula. No, where is formula? Yeah, that one. I did not finish my sentence there, and I don't plan to. You'll just have to surmise what I was going to say. Why are you so cute? I think my chronic fatigue getting worse might have something to do with it being wintertime now. They're more guidelines than actual rules. Exactly, yeah. My chronic fatigue's shit because it's wintertime. I'm not being like plagued with seasonal depression. It's just that lower light levels mean lower energy levels, so my body is reacting accordingly, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm actually not that depressed about winter this year. It is what it is. But the thing is, I feel like I've cut so far back on some things, and yet it still feels like I don't have time or energy. You know, I used to stream 5 days a week. Now we're only doing 3, and I'm still exhausted. I still don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do, or the motivation. Like, I'm glad I'm seeing my sister once a week, but this definitely has something to do with it, because she has 2 young girls, the youngest of which just turned 8 months, and the oldest of which is 2.5. So it's terrible twos. Like, I love them, but damn, I can't do anything else that day except hang out with them, and then I come home and go to bed. And I only meet them in the afternoon, early evening-ish, so like late afternoon, or mid to late afternoon. It's only for like a couple of hours, maybe 2.5, 3 at a stretch, and that's wiped me out. Something I have learned. Something I have learned, he has departed, is that I actually can't do more than 1 social engagement a day. Not an in-person one. Like, I can do a social engagement and then do a stream, but I cannot do more than 1 in-person social engagement a day. It's too much. I cannot do it. Like, I accidentally sort of double booked today. Like, I had occupational therapy and the job centre appointment on the same day. Close, far enough apart that I couldn't really go from one to the other. I had to go home in between. But it was like close enough together that my legs were hurting like crazy afterwards. That's probably actually what started off my knee. But now I'm no longer doing job centre on a Thursday. That's a different day now. And that's probably going to clash now with the fact that my brother used to come up on Fridays, but Friday is now one of my housework days, so he's going to come up either on Tuesday or Thursday. But Thursday I got occupational therapy every 2 weeks, and then I got a job centre every other 2 weeks on the Tuesday. This is... I hate being alive. I hate doing things. I hate people. I hate appointments. I hate having to organise my time around myself and other people. Like, just leave me alone. Go away. Ah! My people dealing with batteries have been so severely depleted, I struggle with that too. Yeah. Like, I want to do more, but I also really don't. Like, if I didn't have chronic fatigue, this would probably actually be, like, fine. I'd be able to do stuff. That's what it all comes down to. That's what it all comes back to, is fucking chronic fatigue. That's what it is. Ah! I want to live my life. Who fucking knew? That's why I don't actually like going on Facebook. I keep seeing my friends going out and doing stuff with each other, and I'm like, I'd love to go too, but I also know that if they'd asked me, I'd probably have to say no. Jeez, I want to do everything and nothing. I just want to go to bed. Hibernation mode. It's winter time. It is the hibernation season. And to think, when I was growing up, everybody was like, you'll get a 9 to 5. You'll get a pension. You'll get a husband and kids. You'll get a college education. Uh-huh. Sure. You want to tell me about that now? Oh, jeez. I've heard it gets harder for women when they're in their 30s because everybody's, like, more putting the pressure on. Like, you're running out of time to have children. And I'm just like, I don't want that. I would need to have a meeting with work IT department tomorrow for them to undo whatever they did on Friday that screwed up my access to necessary data. Oh my Why can't people just not do things? Why can't people just, like, not do the thing? Just stop. Just stop. You're all terrible, and you shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I just said that. I used to have a bee, and he is cute. Bee. Love this all day. I think they're like propping up, but you can't see him back there. Oh wait, yeah you can. Look at that derpy fucking smile. Love it. But yeah, I kind of want to do that stuff, but I also like my back. I can't. Like it just keeps. Oh, it's really sore. I shouldn't touch it. It's crazy the amount of stuff you have to do to actually make your flat or your home like a comfortable place that you want to be in. Do you like flooring, decorating, like painting the walls, the furniture you like, painting some pictures where you want them to go, like it's a whole thing. And I'm not there. I am not there. And I've been in here almost 4 years, if I can do my maths right. Am I doing my maths right, guys? Am I doing my maths right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, almost 4 years. I don't want to be here for much more than like 10 years. It was great to see you enjoying doing the other stuff last week. Make sure you're looking after yourself when you're doing it. Yeah, that's the thing. Is my posture. I think that is one of the reasons why I stopped doing that stuff. Is because it was playing absolute havoc on my posture, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So. Oh, big stretch, thank you for redeeming that. And it was a lot of fun doing that stream, but maybe not make it a frequent thing, like maybe once a month, something like that. Mayhaps. Ugh. I don't know how to sit back in my chair. Just keep idly dancing to my music, okay. I feel like I was saying something, but I forget what that is. Where did my cat go? Okay, once a month when you want to, it's probably about right. Yeah. Like I have many plans. And I'm thinking about maybe getting my drawing tablet back off my brother. Because there's like story stuff art I could do, which I think would be really cool. So my mum drew like a picture of Molly and Felipe from last season, man, and I could like touch that up in Photoshop or something if I had like a drawing tablet. That might be fun to do. I also have like a sort of tattoo design that she did for me that we could maybe turn into an emote, and I'm just gonna stick it in. That's huge. That's not what I meant. Probably could have actually like done the resolution, but like that. I don't know when all this fuzz got here, because I'm pretty sure the version she gave me didn't have that, but I want to kind of touch up that, turn it into a emote, and that will be a tattoo, the refined version of it anyway, when that's great. I've also decided that my next tattoo is going to be around my neck, and it's basically going to be this, because I like wearing my cross. However, I also like wearing other necklaces, and any other time I try and wear them both, the chains just get tangled and it feels like it's strangling me. So if I just get the cross tattooed on me, I won't have to wear it anymore. It'll be there forever, and it won't tangle with anything else. So I'm thinking of doing that. But yeah, the sun and the moon, well not the moon so much in last season, but the sun's pretty important. So I want to get like a story theme tattoo. I mean, I can't roll up these sleeves, but that's story related. The tattoo, the flower tattoo, which we have as an emote now, and the sun. We have like a BTTV emote. There's the sun, but to be honest, I don't even use my BTTV emotes. So, yeah, what is it? Sun? That. And that's nothing like the one that my mum drew. So, yeah. I have many, many plans for things that I would like to do with myself, with my flat, with streaming stuff, with art stuff, with story stuff. So many plans. Getting to actually enact them, slightly more complex an issue, that one. But yeah, what thing is, doing my occupational therapy, she's given me homework. I didn't like doing homework when I was at school. I like doing it even less as an adult. And especially since it's about anxiety. And it's about like writing down causes for anxiety attacks and like my responses to them. I don't really particularly want to relive that. I don't want to do that. I want occupational therapy to fix, or at least help me live with, my chronic fatigue in a productive manner. But yeah, when I next at my parents' place, and my brother is there, I'll talk to him about getting that drawing tablet back. Something like that would be fun. That would be fun to use some art streams slightly more regularly than I have done in the past, which is to say I hadn't done any at all. So, more, just generally. And then, probably won't do, like, actual story stuff streams where I proofread, because I've done those before, but they're a bit awkward to do because I can't actually show you what I'm doing, just in case it only takes one prick in chat to pause it and just copy everything that I've done and pass it on as I own, so I'd rather not do that. So it's just like, you just see me and I'm just talking about it in like slipshod sentences and then going silent for a while I actually do the stuff because I can't multitask to save my damn life. So yeah, but I would do like story stuff art streams, I think that would be good. And the thing is, you can't steal my characters' likenesses because I already stole them from actors because it's just more convenient for me to use placeholders because I can't make up people in my own head. I have to use templates basically. So I'm trying to make the characters that I'm drawing, or that my mum do rather, and that I'll be touching on later, to look enough like my characters and less like the actors in my head that I'm not playing them.
Hello there.
Good JT123, thank you for the follow. Gracias por el follow. I did that in Spanish in the thing to remind me to do it in Spanish when the thing came, and I fucked it up. But welcome, I hope you're having a great Sunday. Yeah, but sure enough, you have to err on the side of paranoia. I do that a lot. It's actually quite helpful. With my art, I'm less concerned because I think most of it's already on DeviantArt, which is kind of already under a copyright thing. And I think it's actually like, it gets flagged, like if they find it elsewhere and it's like not under my name or whatever. So that's pretty good. But yeah, GT, I hope you have a good Sunday. I'm a very slow person today. Yeah, we're just chilling right now, whilst I'm also kind of airing some of my grievances just about life in general. Also, my fucking back. I can't seem to find a way to sit where it doesn't start twinging. Oh my goodness, ouch. That's very painful. It's very painful. This is what I get for doing art. Okay. I gotta start exercising again, there's nothing else. Nothing else for it. I'll start small though, I guess. Yeah. I've suddenly lost my ability to speak. Oh well. I feel like that's actually fairly normal. I was going to say something, but I've forgotten what it is. That's also fairly normal. It's almost Jingle Jam. Less than a week. It's like 4 days until Jingle Jam starts. If y'all don't know what Jingle Jam is, if you don't know what Yogscast is, they host it. It's a 2-week thing every December where they do a bunch of streams and raise a heckin' ton of money for charity, which is really awesome. And this year I heard for a £35 dono or more, they're giving away another bundle. Last year it was like 55 games. This year it's like over 80 games. That's nuts. I don't even know what they are, and I'll be getting it. And anything I don't redeem, theme code wise, will go in our Discord for you guys to peruse. And this time I'm not gonna fucking advertise it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, because last time we did that, some asshole came in and took all the keys and left. So yeah, not doing that again. It is a lot of games. It is a lot of games. I'm not looking forward to it. I've actually got a bunch that, to be honest, half the ones I reviewed last year I haven't actually played yet. But it's 35 quid. I mean, over 80 games. It's gonna be like, what, £1,000 worth of games? Last year it was like 600 quid's worth of games. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. And it's a hell of a bargain. I'm not going to turn down that. But yeah, and something I was going to do last year but didn't, but might do this year, is every time we stream on a day during the first 2 weeks of December, we will just raid into Yogscast for the Jingle Jam. I did it for one stream last year, so I might do it for all of them this year, just because charity's a good cause and the Yogs are a bunch of really fun people, really funny people, so free publicity and charity. Oh, it's worth mentioning, I am in no way associated with the Yogscast, I just enjoy their content. My goodness. It's a shame that a lot of my streams are just me like ranting for about 30 seconds to a minute straight and then a period of long silence afterwards. But to be honest though, I feel like that's just me in a nutshell. Long rants, short rants, long silences. Maybe I'll put that in my Twitch bio. At least it'll be accurate. To be honest, it's pretty accurate now, but whatever. So what are we doing today? I've forgotten. I've got a title. Feeling blah. Yeah, that tracks. HARDSPACE. I don't really want to play HARDSPACE right now. Maybe a bit later. I do need to pee, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So I may actually BRB real quick. And by may, I mean I will, because who wants to sit on a full bladder? That's just stupid and unhealthy. If you need to pee, go pee. That's your health tip of the day. But yes, welcome JT. I gotta pee. A lot of that rhymed. It's fine. That's also pretty normal around here. And I am gonna go now. Have you got a drink on standby too? I was gonna wait until I paused because I just finished a glass of orange juice when we went live, so I didn't immediately need a drink, but I think I'm gonna go get another drink now. My knees are really cold because I just took my blanket off them. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll be back, but I'm gonna go right now. Hello. I have returned. And so has my cat. The other side is by my mirror. You're a cute boy. Hi. Why do you have such a lovely little face? You have the loveliest little face. You can kind of see it. He's very cute. Okay, so, since we're not doing art today, but this my head is my neck. My something really hurts. We're probably just gonna go real nice and chill and slow and play some HARDSPACE SHIPBREAKER. Okay, but this piece is 4 minutes long, so we're just gonna sit here and make idle chit chat. Good? All good? I feel like idle chit chat is one of the things we're actually pretty good at here, so yeah, sure. Anyway, so how have you guys all been anyway? Hope you're doing well. I did remember to take my pill. Good. Sometimes I forget. Which may explain a lot of things. Just about me in general. I got myself some tea. Obligatory tea, sir. Some good shit. Idle chit chat is good. I'm just trying to move out the way so you can witness that. You having fun, baby? You having fun? gets a bit self-conscious when I look at him when doing anything, because I think he's just like, did I do something wrong? Like, he likes just to enjoy himself. Sometimes he likes to play with me, but if he's playing by himself and I just look at him, like, even if I don't like say anything, I think he just looks at me like, I'm sorry, but no, sweetheart, you're alright. He's alright. He had a rough start to life, didn't we now? I can't get over how weirdly I drink tea. Why do I suck it up like that? Why do I go... I don't know how other people drink. I don't even know if that's weird or not. It looks weird to me, but that's because I don't really see myself or anybody else drink that closely when my camera's like right fucking there. It's right there. Although for me it's a little bit further down because I'm looking at the preview. I'm really self-conscious now, I can't do it. Don't look. Premium entertainment, guys. This is what you're here for, isn't it? Watch me slurp tea weirdly. I mean, come on. What else are you here for? Other than my cat. Not looking. At least I wasn't doing it no hands. Although I probably could, but I shouldn't around electronic equipment. That way you can't see me, and I can't see me either. That's what the stream is now. Me weirdly slurping tea. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, let's not do a no hands weird tea slurp. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, so we're gonna switch to some HARDSPACE. Shh. Shh. Shush music. Did I change my category? I did. Good. Cats. Did I? You can't get up, can't you? Yeah. I have to draw the curtains over a little bit on the edge so he can get up. And there he goes. Mystical and magical cats. And soon we will have an emote of the mystical magical cat. And by soon, I mean when I actually finally remember to, commission my sister to draw it. Which I haven't yet. Or won't for a while anyway. Okay, HARDSPACE. We're playing HARDSPACE. We're chilling out in the HARDSPACE place. Did I break it? It's possible. Did I break that? No! Haha. I love it when I don't break things. It's great. Excuse. I don't know why I covered up my nose when I was breathing, when I was like sneezing. Nope, that's not right either. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That is basically just like a staple of this place. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Considering when we started streaming on Tuesday, I was like, I'm gonna play a game. And 2.5 hours of art later, we played a game and it was actually kind of shit, so I'm pretty glad that we did the art thing first, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what I just did. I feel like the UI from the menu changes every time I boot the game up. And not breaking things is great. It's true. We love not breaking things. It does depend on the things.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage.
Did we?
While other people get up every morning.
Yeah, let's just continue this one. Is this the one that I blew the top off and it went like this in the air? Maybe. Yeah, that's the one. Except when the objective is to break the things, of course. This went fantastic. You can tell. You can tell. Okay. Well, that can come off. Who needs that? Now, this is the part where we start playing the game and try to remember all the controls, which I've already forgotten most of. R does a thing, that thing. Nice. Okay, so the last time we cut something, it blew up. Let's do that again. With a smile. A Zap Brannigan smile. Neat. I'm back here and be gone. I can hear a strange noise and I'm not particularly happy about it. Sounds disturbing. She disintegrates like a steakhouse and explodes like a fish. I'm sorry. She disintegrates like a steakhouse, but explodes like a bistro. To be honest, my Zap Brannigan does need some work. It's not brilliant. But then, my impressions haven't been brilliant for some time. I need to kind of get up on that. I used to be really good at them, and then I just stopped. Stopped a lot of stuff, to be honest. Apparently I was too sick to do impressions anymore, so I just stopped. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
Okay, so that's still attached. And there is still shit going on back there. So let's just cut everything else up and hopefully not blow anything else up. All sound good? Excuse me? What was that noise? Ugh. Where am I going? What's happening?
Transferring credit.
When did this come off? What? Okay. Ah, yeah, she's fine. She's got this. Is there a thing I can do in here? Like, a thing? Oh, that. See, that's what I should have done on the other side, but I think I was too busy just like cutting all the cut points and then everything kind of caught fire and blew up, which is kind of normal. Hey, Kiki, how you doing? I don't think I should be doing this. Nope. How am I gonna do that? I just hear a voice go, "Don't do that." So, welcome everybody to Blowing Up Your Ship 101. Am I the right way up? Nope. So, that's the other side I also blew up, so it's both sides blowing up. I'm recovering from eating so much this weekend. I hope you're doing well. Yes and no. It's been a week. It's been a week. I feel like blowing this ship is kind of a metaphor for my week. A little bit. Bloody hell. The art stream on Tuesday really did fuck my back. Like, big time. Oh my goodness. Hope the food coma has been enjoyable. Yeah, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
And that the food was good. I love a good food coma. You. Hello. Okay, no, you. Where are you where are you going? Absolutely, so much premium content from the art stream. That's very true. We did have a lot of that. And if you all want our premium content, you guys are gonna have to sub at tier 3. That is the joke. That is the joke. Like, only I can do the premium content one because I'm permanently subbed to myself without paying a penny because, well, it's my channel. It'd be a bit shitty if I had to pay for my own sub for which I only get 50% back. That does sound like something Twitch would do, actually. Let's not put ideas in their heads.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
But yeah, we got a nice little daisy at tier 2, which has kind of become my logo on YouTube now because it's got the bee on it and it just seems kind of nice. I like it. Now I gotta put it on my actual, like, stream setup for what you guys see at some point. And I just realized that's what I was gonna do for the start of the stream and then I promptly completely forgot. But that's normal. Oh shit. I hate sending this shit flying. Stop moving. No, that's not what I meant to do at all. Be gone, foul. Bye. Where'd the other pieces go? Oh well, I guess I'll find them later. Why not? But yeah, just having a nice chill stream in which I don't completely ruin my neck. And in which we blow up some ships. Mostly accidentally. So it was funny, I was halfway through cutting that point where I was just like, you know what, this might not be a good idea. By halfway, I mean I said that like a split second before everything exploded. This is HARDSPACE SHIPBREAKER. If you've heard of Power Wash Sim, it's basically just chill game in space with the occasional explosions, which are perfectly avoidable. I just haven't played it in a while, so I've kind of forgotten everything that I'm supposed to do to avoid them. But it is really just chill fun.
Raw material deposited.
You can absolutely die by going in the furnace or the processing unit, maybe even the barge. I haven't checked. Or maybe just drifting out into open space. I haven't tried that yet either. Mostly because that is actually one of my legit fears. Not that I'm ever going to be in space to test it, but it's just like you in a suit just lost in the depths of space running out of oxygen. That is one of my fears. I am not a fan of that idea. There's a thing, right? Not that thing. This thing. Is that a spaceship in the distance? Oh, that's where you went. Hello. Goodbye. Will you keep trying to get me to buy Power Sim? Spaceship Salvage Recovery Simulator. Yep. Sounds like a David Bowie song. It does, doesn't it? That's amazing. Yeah, I can see that. Hear that even. What is happening over there? Oh, right. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen. To be honest, I think I blew up any oxygen tanks that were in there. Oh, my thrust is damaged. Oh, big whoop. Major Thompson. Yes, that's a great song that I need to listen to again because it's been a big while. A big while. That's the technical term.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Yeah, I have to remember that spacebar in this is not the brakes. Shift is, just to be confusing. So yeah, you're not meant to blow up the ships in this. You certainly can, and it will penalize you for it. But it's fine. Like, who actually cares? Other than the horrible Lynx Corporation that's basically put you in $1 million debt. And by million, I mean it's more like 91 billion, but whatever. I don't care. Oh, you are a thing. Be gone. My foot's going numb again. Okay, so are there any more fuel tanks for me to accidentally blow up? And oh my gosh, there is actually... There actually is. I was joking. There's 2 more. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try and not blow those up. Right, team?
Deposit accepted.
Money! I love that shit. Trying to blow yourself up this time. So thank you for the 1 bit watered. Other instruments. That is like a lady we never meet who's basically just tells you when you've met like targets, and she's the one that said don't do that when I blow up the ship, like if I destroyed something. But there are other like characters who have the same job as me, and there's like story stuff involving them, but I don't know really what it is. Like there has been a story going on, but I'm not really paying attention. It's just like, fuck capitalism and corporations, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to do my job. I don't care for a revolution. You can get electrocuted, you can burn to death, you can get crushed, you can blow up. There are many, many ways to die in this. I wonder if I take that out. Ah, cool. Don't hit yourself in the face with the fuel tank. Hot tip! Oh, and I still haven't changed that alert, that stream elements thing, because I'm not really playing Terraria anymore. I should like update it to include other games. Bollocks. Be gone. Oh, there's just you. It's hard to see where stuff is sometimes, especially when it's all blown up. See, that's the thing. I thought that was a part of the facility over there. But no, that's just a piece of whatever. Down for Thursday this week. Woo! And you love space stuff also. Woo! Space stuff rocks, man. Space stuff is cool. Who doesn't love space? Space is great. It's fucking terrifying, but it's also freaking great. I do not have an Epic Games account. To be honest, I have a hard enough time keeping track of all my Steam games and my Xbox Game Pass games and Battle.net games. I don't even think I have a GOG account anymore. I'm just gonna grab this. The fact that it's intact is incredible. Oh, there is still stuff in here. Cool. It didn't all get blown up. Yeah, what is Squadrons? I've not heard of it. Or maybe I have. Wait, which is Squadrons? I have a feeling I might not. Free is always nice. Yeah, I'm never gonna play that. Thank you for suggesting it, but it's just never gonna happen.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
I have a very, very hit and miss love-hate relationship with basically anything Star Wars. With exceptions to a few things here and there. I will say most of the games, not most of them, some of them kind of stink. And I think I saw about half an hour of the story for that game. I'm just like, no. Although to be fair, that was many years ago, back when it came out, so maybe I'm remembering it wrong. But I'm pretty sure. Well, I say but. I'm pretty sure I was like kind of mad at basically anything Star Wars back then, so it could have just been looking at it through the opposite of a rose-tinted lens. Wasn't fantastically received, but you know, free. Free.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I mean, as Kiki says, I'm not gonna turn down free, but I just can't be bothered with Epic Games. Like, I've got nothing against it. It's just too much for my small brain to remember. Like, my taskbar is already pretty full of all the other stuff I need to remember. It's too much stuff, man. It's too much stuff. Why does there have to be so much stuff? Like, I love stuff, but even I have my limit on stuff. That little squeak that didn't happen that time, it's kind of concerning. Stuff and things. Oh, my shift's almost over. Well, goodbye. See, the story of this game is basically fuck the corporations, but they literally give us immortality, so every time we die we just basically get downloaded into a new body, and our shifts are only 15 minutes long, so what the fuck are they even complaining about, really? Honestly. Like, you know, everybody's a critic. Oh yeah, my tea. Don't watch. I slurp weird. As we have learned today. Actually, I'm pretty sure we learned that before, but there's something about today that was just
inspirational message. Success is
more
not the key
obvious.
to
Right.
happiness.
I do not know
Happiness is the key to success.
how many
If you
links
love what
points
you
I
do,
have.
You will be successful.
Only 28. That is not enough to do anything with. Let's get back out there and see how else we can blow up this ship. It is not supposed to be up there. A lot of people review bomb stuff without ever playing it because someone asked them to. That's lame. Like, I don't agree with the notion of, like... What do you call it? Like... preventing people from reviewing because of review bombing, because that's like saying, oh, we have to deny that any of the bad stuff in the bad reviews is actually real, because it's like blanketed by people spamming. But there's still like actual criticism in some of the negative reviews, and likewise for the positive ones. So I only read negative reviews because there's something, I don't know, on Steam anyway, because like most people there are just like playing the game, and I don't even think you can review the game on Steam without having at least bought it. And who's going to actually pay money for a thing that they're just going to review bomb? This is a whole like thing that we do not need to get into. I mean, don't you know we don't talk about serious things here? Wait, do we? Is that a thing we do? I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. Get out of my way, ship. Ship, get out. When did that get there? What? I remember a few games everyone swore were terrible that I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, but the thing is, it's also like opinionated. It's very much opinionated. Like, and people like different things from different things. Like in a game, honestly, story is secondary to me. The gameplay has to be good because it's a game. That's like the core thing of it. Like, if the gameplay is shit, it doesn't matter if the story is 5 stars. With like films and TV and book, it's a little harder because while there is definitely not a right way to do it, but there is definitely wrong ways to do it, but it's just so hard to pin down, and a lot of it's opinionated. But I've always been of the case that just because you like something doesn't make it good, and just because you don't like something doesn't make it bad. But there is like objective criticism to be had for those mediums, and with games too, to be fair, because like the gameplay is shit, like it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think people are going to enjoy shit gameplay just ever. Not unless they're masochists. I've played a bit of The Outer Worlds. Oh wow, I just phased through that, thank you. I'm also not sure what's happening. Like, why was that happening? Why are you doing this? Why are you moving? Okay, well, I don't really care. I've played a bit of Outer Worlds, like... I've occasionally been accused of being serious and it did kind of do it. I'm not sure if I love it or hate it. Well, I played about halfway through. To be honest, that's about how far I've played of it as well, ish. Maybe not, actually. But I'm not sure if I like it either. I actually stopped playing it, partly because it was on Game Pass, and I'm just like, I'm too poor for Game Pass right now, which isn't the truth. But... like, I'm not sure if I like Outer Worlds, but then I'm not actually sure if I like grand, sweeping RPG narratives. Like, that one's very much about capitalism as well, and I didn't care. I actually played it, like, as a character who's like, yay, capitalism, just for a goof. And everybody around me is just like, oh, but it's bad. And I'm just like, I don't care. And by everyone around me, I mean, like, NPCs. Like, I think for me, some stories, like, I don't know, it has to be told a certain way for me to actually give a shit. That's the thing is, I like gameplay focused games, but one of my favourite games is Night in the Woods, and the gameplay of that is perilously minimal. Like, you run around, you jump a bit, there's a few mini games involved, but it is mostly story focused, and I love the game. Love that game for the story, the characters, well, yeah, but as I've already said, in video games, story is not a priority for me. Gameplay is, but in Night in the Woods, very little gameplay. I will say, the gameplay was definitely not broken, it was just a bit, I suppose you could say, lacking, so it wasn't, like, off-putting, and the story was just really, really good, and I loved every single character, so that helped. But I've also found, like, with streaming, I can't actually, like, focus on the story too heavily in a lot of ways. Because I'm not a multitasker. I can, like, talk to you and do, like, basic gameplay stuff. But if there's, like, a lot of reading involved, like, text logs, and it's all, like, that's how they tell the story, then I'm not gonna, like, engage with that. And also if it's just, like, an inane amount of dialogue. Like, if it's just dialogue tree after dialogue tree, I get kind of sick of it. Which is why I think I didn't deal very well with, like, with RPGs, like The Outer Worlds and Fallout 3. I just don't enjoy them. I do want to give Fallout 4 a go, even with, like, the heavy dialogue. That's because I really am interested in, like, a post-apocalyptic setting. I feel like streaming and playing can be difficult, yeah. I mean, something I've found with being a novelist is that writing is a very solitary activity. You can't really do it with somebody else. It is not multiplayer, as it were. That's why, I think that's why I like strategy games, for streaming is low-key. I'm rubbish at strategy games. So bad. But to be honest, that is like half the entertainment of me playing them on stream. Which is why I've played like XCOM 2. I don't know where that went, but it's fine. I'm rubbish at XCOM 2. Like, I was fine when I actually had someone in chat like giving me tips and guidance, but I remember they were like, I can't stay, but you got this. I did not got this. I killed like 3 people in one mission, and then I only had like 2 people left, and then we got invaded, and then we died. So yeah, not good at strategy games. But then I've never been, like, tactical. I'm not good at thinking through decisions. I'm just like, let's just do this and hope for the best, which is why the ship is now in, like, 500 pieces. Alright, that is coming out. Good. Oh, fucking hell, look, it's my back again. I tried to do an in-depth playthrough of Fallout, and it was a nightmare streaming. Oh, there's just too much story. The other thing I found really annoying about Fallout 3 is my game fucking was broken as shit. Like, my quest markers would disappear. So I had no idea where I was going or what I was doing, and I wasn't particularly motivated to do any of it. I do love the Fallout lore. Like, I watch Oxford's content all the time, and I watched his content on Fallout like, for a good 3-4 years before I played a single Fallout game. Like, I find it fascinating, but not to play. I don't know. Just how it be, I suppose.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
No, there's a fucking cooling system. We should probably pull that out now unless that's going to explode too. No, that did not look good. The red did not look promising. So let's not do that.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Can I do anything with you? Like anything at all? Or you just... I'm pretty sure you can get like frozen in this game as well. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna potentially have another explosion on our hands. Watch this space. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I remember I would listen to Fallout podcast at work and someone came into my office like, what are you? Well, that's just rude. And some things are far more interesting to watch than play yourself. Exactly. I mean, let's face it, something we've learned here on the channel, I'm not very good at games. If you want to come here and watch like a full let's play of a game and haven't played well, you are in the wrong place. To be honest, I don't really know what this channel's about. I'm just here goofing around and hanging out with people, I guess. Like, that's the main thing. But yeah, learned the hard way that I'm not good at games. So I was like, I'm gonna do full playthroughs. No, I'm fucking not.
Alright, Cutter. You got about
I've
5
done
minutes
like
to steal your boots. 5 minutes left. Weaver out.
other games. What the hell is the furnace? Okay, well, that's free. Goody. Oh, there's so much shrapnel. Why do I suck so bad, guys? That's not where that goes. It's fine. I'm gonna get yelled at.
Processing valuable deposit.
Valuable deposit. It's freaking shrapnel. Shut up. Shut up. Can you come out? No. Can you come out? Ooh. Okay. You're getting micromanaged in space. Well, this is technically a job. I am technically working for a corporation. So they're technically allowed to be like, hey, idiot, you're doing it wrong. But I don't think they can hear me go, I don't fucking care. So I will do that. I will blow shit up. I will accidentally, mostly, I will steal some resources for my own gain. They got body cams like dirty. Oh yeah, they can probably see everything I'm doing from my own eyeballs. Considering my eyeballs were made by them, considering this is definitely like the third body of theirs, definitely more than that they've made for me that I've gone through. So.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Or if my eyeballs are. I have bought Woody a hentai game on his wish list. Thank you, Watered. Hentai is apparent. It's allowed. It's allowed. I do like the idea that Automod is just like, no, not the tentacle porn. Automod is a real problem here. It Automoded the word fingers when someone said fingers crossed for me. So, I feel like that's more an Automod problem.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
If Automod's getting its knickers in a twist about fingers, then, like, that's an Automod problem.
Salvage gold.
Cool.
Rewards will be paid.
I am gonna earn money this run. Nice. What's going on? I have no idea. I blew up the ship again,
Applying credits to account.
which is honestly becoming kind of normal. Wait, is that a thing? Sure is, thank you. That belongs in there.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oh, jeez. I cannot see. What? What? I destroyed a storage bin? No, I fucking didn't.
Warning.
I'm not dead yet, so good.
Reserves are low.
Time is winding down, Cutter.
Oh, I'm about to
Let's finish
suffocate. Neat. But I've also got like a minute left. Is there no oxygen left in here? Oh, forget it. I'm just gonna finish this up. Because my oxygen gets... What? 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 What the fuck is this? Be gone. What the hell is that? Okay. Fine. Whatever.
Valuable object
Object accepted for processing.
Jeez. Fucking controlling this is fucking ridiculous. I'm just trying to get to the door.
Warning. Critical oxygen levels detected.
Whatever. You should stop playing the bloody music. Yeah. I'm playing Overwatch and eating steak. That sounds pretty neat. My friends were watching you last night play. Oh, you were playing Overwatch last night. I keep missing your streams, Kiki, because they're literally after I go to bed. Oh my goodness. Why? Someone called you a hoe? You weren't in voice chat, were you? Why? Loading bar's not moving at all. That's a first. Or was it in just like chat?
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Nah. Oh, I'm in pain. Why is this happening? Oh, why do I have to be so fucking unfit? That guy I didn't know. I think that was just some random person. So I did this thing where I had my PC read my chat out loud with a robot voice to make it fun for me. Oh, someone in chat called you a hoe.
Joseph, when I leave, eventually.
Oh my gosh,
what
the
are
story
you
stuff.
gonna change to keep profits up like this? When are you leaving? When this team gets its respect for the company back.
I don't think we ever had any.
Seems like never. So, what do you say, Joseph? Well, truth told,
You say you're not good at games that accountability. Okay, I'm not good at some games. I mean, I'm pretty good at Hades, amazingly enough. But then I've always been pretty good at hack and slash games. I'm good at like button mashy things where I just like slaughter people in quick succession. And that was a pro gamer moment. I had a lot of fun doing that. And to be honest, to this day, I still don't know how I did it. I know how to work good.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's better that way. I don't know, last night I was wine drunk and assumed it was one of your pals. Jeez, I'm trying not to be anything drunk for a while. I want to be healthy. I'm still coming out in fucking spots anytime I eat anything even remotely sugary.
Credits awarded.
So I just kind of want to not for a bit.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
It's not healthy either, Kiki. Come on. Slow-mo. That was fun, doing the slow-mo thing in Outer Worlds. The shush. I do miss the shusher. Well, is that I am just gonna counter you because I don't know, for self-deprecating. Good at Hades, pretty good at some RPG shooters. Still got lost in Doom. Could handle the combat fine. I got fucking lost in one of the maps. Couldn't continue. Fine with the combat in a fucking Souls-like. Got lost in one of the puzzles. Couldn't continue.
Their levels are low.
Processing object.
See, I'm bad at games in the stupidest ways. Can you get out of there? Their fault they didn't say the size of the glass. So the state on television show doctor said that one glass of red wine a day is healthy. That's stupid. So one bottle would be super healthy. Can you get in the fucking thing? Now, as someone who has a distinct problem when drinking bottles of red wine by herself,
Credits deposited.
more frequently than she'd care to admit, I can happily say red wine is not healthy. And by happily, I mean actually pretty bitterly, because I'm kind of sick of myself. I'm out of tethers. Sick of myself drinking red wine by myself. Or drinking anything by myself. Okay. They drank all day and then they went into their special room to puke their guts out. Also, the Roman Empire used lead plumbing. Super, super clever.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
What am I here for? Tethers.
Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
I've seen 300s as well, and they're not Roman, they're Spartan. And they weren't even against the Romans, they were against the Persians. Also, that film is fucking ridiculous. Fun, but fucking ridiculous. Sayonara, whatever the fuck you are.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
And a lot of fucking shrapnel. So, how's the gluten-free diet going? Good. Gluten-free and dairy-free, and I still managed to be unhealthy and spotty and unfit as fuck. Turns out it ain't just what you eat. Please get in the thing. Please get in the thing. Potatoes are good. Although that said, I'm not even eating chips anymore. To be honest, they're fucking boring to eat, and I'm kind of sick of that. Honestly, it's always been hard because Nick loves bread more than me. Gluten-free bread exists. Also, why can't he just eat regular bread? I mean, you don't both have to do the diet. And if that's what you're implying, I can't tell sometimes.
Material deposited.
I was gonna cop a bread maker, but aren't they just like super expensive? Oh jeez, my fucking back. Everything fucking hurts. Is it still absurdly expensive, or did it just not happen? Oh my goodness.